Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Kick off fall, folks. Make it a great one. Believe in the magic of tomorrow, and your spirit will be lifted on the wings of hope. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 235, NASDAQ up 102, S&P's up 30, gold contract down $12, trading at $1,114 an ounce. Silver down 6 cents at $14.50 an ounce. Platinum down 9 at $9.07 an ounce. Copper up 9 pennies at $2.33 a pound. Light sweet crude up 19 cents at $45.43 a barrel. Bonds 10-year flat, 128.25. 30-year down 12 at 157.17. Both of them are hanging right at those highs, folks. King dollar up to 402 ticks, 96.39. The euro down 71 at $1.11, and the yen at 119.87. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Can you say boing? We got a bounce, folks. So, what do we have out here? Let's take a look at the SPY. This is what you have happening with the SPY. SPY right now closed at up $3.47, 191.54. This little baby, I suspect, is going to try to bounce up to the September 18th level, which is 194.96. You know, we can do that tomorrow. You know, bottom line, it's only 3 more points. That structure where I'm taking you, folks, is how we came down off the last high. The last high that was generated out here was on the 17th of September. We got to 202. That failed. Then you came off that high with volume, and the bottom, the low of that, that's where I'm taking you to with the 194.96 area. That's the one you want to keep your eye on. NDX 100. What do we have with the NDX 100? We take a look at the 3 Qs. 3 Qs closed out at 101.74. 40 million shares. Now the 40 million's going into 44 million. NQs, they can get up to 103.13. Same deal. We could get in there tomorrow, like real easy. What you have out here, folks, is that the last 3 days we had come into lower price. Well, let's put it up so we can see what we actually had done there. What we had done is that we had come into, we did a full retracement into the 24th, 25th, and 26th of August. We came in there with lighter volume. It was about time for a bounce. It's been a straight line move down since the September 17th level. Now you come in for a bounce. What do I expect after this bounce? This is building an ABC structure down to blow out those bottoms. Now, it'll take quite a bit. The reason being is that when you come down as fast as we came down in August, you're not just going to basically go right back down there and blow them out. The correlation, or your higher probability and confirmation, would go like this, if in fact I'm going to be right, is that as we get up into the lows of the 18th, what we will see is this. We will see the volume contract each and every day. And the characteristic on the volume goes like this. Today inside the NYSE, we did good volume. We did 1.2 billion on the way up. That's a good number. When we were coming into those lows the last 2 days, folks, we only did 1 billion. So that number there is saying that, guess what? The market has a shot to get up to the higher price. We go take a look at the NASDAQ composite. We did 2.3 versus 2.2. That is also saying that has a shot to get to higher price. Now, the Dow and the S&P are in a lot better shape than the NDX 100, okay? The NDX 100, if you remember, the Dow was actually up last week when the NDX 100 took it south again. So bottom line is that if you are going to trade a bounce out here, be very careful if you are inside the NDX 100. The reason being is that if we take a look at the IBB, you know, the IBB wants to blow out its lows. And the IBB today went up with 5.7 million shares, going against 11.5. So that is a problem for the NDX 100. The next problem for the NDX 100 is Apple. Apple is the largest weighting structure inside the NDX 100, and it can't get out of its way. And you went down with volume yesterday, and you don't have a bounce today. Want some more hands? Bottom line, folks, is that you get the gist of it. Be real careful inside that NDX 100. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line, gold wants higher price. What we did out here today is that gold contract trading at 11.15.30. We got to 11.10, rejected lower price. The actual equities, folks, the XAU, the HUI, the GDX, many of the equities, they rejected lower price, had lighter volume, and ended up going topside. That's an indication that you're going to see the metal continue to move higher. Now, let's go over to King Dollar, because King Dollar, inside the marketplace, is absolutely a mind blower that it cannot even take out minor swing highs. King Dollar again today had every chance to get into its swing high. The contraction on volume is amazing, 23,000. No one wants to own King Dollar when it gets up into the 96, 60 to 70 mark. That's how this thing shakes out. The last time we were up here was on the 25th. That's when Janet Yellen was yelling the night before, the 24th, that interest rates are going up before the end of the year. King Dollar, even at that point, could not take its swing point out from September 3rd. That was a heads up in an extraordinary way. Now, let's go take a look at the good old bond market, because the bond market, when you put this together, stocks, bonds, all of the above, the 10-year. What do we have with the 10-year? The 10-year out here today, folks, has done 1.1 million contracts. That's monster contracts. We are into the swing high, the all-time swing high. We're over the closing swing high. The closing swing high for the 10-year is 128.20. We're at 128.26. That's saying, you know what? Guess what? It's going to hit it. Now, this is where divergence is in a huge way. If bonds are going to go hit their get over their all-time high, it's like, man, you know what? This bounce, you better have fast fingers on this bounce, because what this is saying is that, yeah, we're going to bounce, but bottom line is that they are going to basically rip this market apart. It's going to be fast, furious, and all the above. You stay right there, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Don't forget, 4:30, we got our man, Sal Gilberti, the president of TCRIM Funds, coming up.